All right, awesome. So thanks for being here, girls, for our Getting Started Right call tonight on the 27th of September, Tuesday. And I wanted to welcome you guys to the team. I'm so excited to have you here. You're joining an awesome team. I'm so pumped to have you guys here. I just wanted to start out just giving you just a couple minutes of a background about myself so you can learn a little bit about me and how long I've been doing this for. So Team Forever Strong is a top 50 team out of 460,000 teams in the network, and we are an elite 10-star diamond team. So you're in great hands. Everyone on the team is really supportive. We help each other every single step of the way, so you don't ever have to feel like you are alone in this journey, which is really exciting. That's the great thing about it, is that when you come onto this and you start this and everything is so new, you don't have to worry about figuring things out on your own. There's a huge amount of people on this team that are here, including myself, to help you have success as a coach. So I have been coaching now for 27 months, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have two little kids at home. Landon is 4, and Kirsten is 2.5. And before I became a stay-at-home mom, I was an elementary school teacher for 8 years. I had my master's in special education, and when I had Landon, I handed in my paperwork and became a stay-at-home mom because that's what I wanted to do once I had kids. I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And so we knew things were going to be really tight for us financially wise. My husband has a really great job. It's a high-paying job, but when you lose one salary and go down to just one, I'm sure you guys know and can imagine how tight things can get. But we were willing to make sacrifices because that's what I wanted, and that's what my husband wanted, was for me to be at home with the kids. So I was tutoring most nights of the week. My husband was working his full-time job. He was also running 4 businesses on the side just to try to pull in some extra funds so that we could make this work. And it was really, really stressful because we were sinking fast. And I kept my head basically in the sand for the entire time, ignoring that we were in so much trouble and not wanting to face it. And then finally, it was when Kirsten was 4 months old and Landon was 22 months old, where my husband, said, you're going to have to go back to work and get a teaching job again, because we just cannot do this anymore. Like, we are drowning. We have our whole lives ahead of us. We still want to have more children. If we don't get things squared away, we're going to end up claiming bankruptcy down the road. That's what's going to happen. And so it was at that moment that I was like, there's no way I'm going back to work. That's just not happening. And it's funny because I feel like things come into your life just when you need them at just the right time. I feel like timing is everything. And it was right at that time that my coach told me about coaching. And we were really skeptical about it, obviously, like most people are. My husband especially, he was the biggest skeptic going. He thought that your chances of having success as a coach were just as likely as you going to a casino and gambling money. He believed that people did really well with this, but that it was just all by chance. So anyways, we sat down together and we decided to give this a shot. This was basically my last hurrah to try to make things work so I could stay home with the kids. And when I got started in this, because we were living off of one income for so long, we had completely depleted our entire savings account. We were going negative by $1,000 every single month, and we had racked up $35,000 of credit card debt living off of one income for this 2-year period. So we were in pretty tough shape. And when I came into this, I had no big goals. I just wanted to simply stay home with the kids. And I came into this thinking I wanted to just make a couple $100 every single week to just basically keep us afloat. I knew we were still going to be in deep trouble financially wise, but I just wanted to basically make enough to just keep us making ends meet, basically, right? And so this was my last hurrah to make things work. And I got into it, and I was seeing what this was doing for the other coaches in the team, and for my coach and how much her life changed. And it was at that moment that I said, you know what? If those people can do this and they're living this amazing life, they're no different than I am. I can do that, and that is exactly what I want to do, and this has to happen. And it was just like a shift in mindset. And so I got into it, and I loved it. I became really passionate about it. And if you love what you do, It doesn't feel like work to you. It's what you want to do all the time whenever you have free time. And that's what coaching became to me. I was 35 pounds heavier, 35 pounds overweight when I became a coach, so I didn't look like, I didn't think anybody would even want to have me as their coach or think that I was motivating or inspiring, because I was not in like good physical shape at all. And I didn't have any confidence or any of that, but I got into it and I started out with the 21-day fix in Shakeology, and I lost all that weight. I lost all that 35 pounds, and I treated this like a business. I was really, really serious about making this work, and I gave it all I got. And because of coaching, I was able to continue to stay home with the kids, and I was able to literally earn a 6-figure income in 1 year. I was able to pay off all of my credit card debt within 15 months. And now since then, I've been able to just create a growing savings account for once in our life. And we're able to actually do things without being stressed out. And I'm home with the kids. And so I think this is like the best job for moms, because you can do it anytime, whatever works for you, and just whatever fits into your schedule. And it can literally be whatever you want it to be. So it's been a huge blessing for our family and for so many other coaches on the team. So I'm so excited for you guys to be here so that I can help you along your journey too, so that you can get to where you guys want to be as well. So, all right, you're a brand new coach now, and your head is probably spinning, and it's totally normal, because I remember when I first became a coach, I remember thinking, am I even smart enough to do this? I don't think I am. There was just, so many different, terminology and so many different things to understand. And honestly, the truth is, it's normal to feel overwhelmed. And this business is a learn as you go business. And so it's totally normal to feel the way that you feel. And it took me about 3 months. By 3 months in, I felt like, all right, this is actually starting to make sense. Because you figure if you're starting something new for the very first time, it's not going to seem like it's going to be difficult, right? At first, not difficult, but it's going to be like, what does all this mean? But that's where like my help comes in and the team support comes in, and really just getting out there and taking action helps you learn along the way. Like, this isn't the type of business where you can sit behind the computer and, do all the coach basics trainings and research everything and like try to get all this information and then go out and do. You have to go out and do and learn as you go. So what I usually tell my brand new coaches as the first way to get started is to simply start out. You're going to start out by launching your business on social media. And so by that, I just mean that you are now putting out there on Facebook, you're kind of coming out of the closet that you are a Beachbody coach, and you're letting people know that you're started on this new journey and how excited you are about this and why you are becoming a Beachbody coach. And basically that you can't wait to help other people reach their goals along the way. And in the Getting Started Right email that I sent you girls, at the bottom of it in the new coach to-do list, I attached my template, like my post that I first made when I became a coach. So you can use that as a template to go off of, and you can tweak it to make it your own. You can do something totally different. It's basically just for you to get an idea so you can put it out there. So that's going to be the first place that you are going to start. Now, when you make that post, guys, people are going to be watching you like a hawk. They're going to be watching every single thing that you post on Facebook, because they want to see how serious you are about this, and if you're serious, and if you're going to stick with this. So that is the first place to start. The second place to start is our Coach Basics training. So you guys are in, I do two different kinds of Coach Basics training. So one of them is a self-paced training. And basically, you can go in at your own time every single day and do the activity and learn about the business and then apply it. And you can go at your own pace. You could do 1 assignment a day. You could do 3 assignments a day. Like, it's totally self-paced. That's one option. The other option is at the beginning of every month, I have a more planned out Coach Basics training. So this one would kick off the very beginning of October on a Monday. And this one would be, a private group that you'd be added to. And every single day, a different post or video would go up about the business. And you would check in and you would do it. But, you'd show up every single day to do it. And then we would have our calls. We have our new coach calls once a week for a half an hour, usually on Tuesday nights. So you can decide which one works better for you. I mean, I'm the type of person where like I need to have a schedule to follow. So I liked doing the month-long one where like the post would go up every single day. So just whatever works for you, just let me know. You can be in both. So that way if you want to go back and, you know, reread some more things, you can be in the self-paced one. But if you want something more structured, you can be in the one that's going to start in October. So you can just shoot me a message and let me know. So that is really going to be where you will learn everything that you need to learn about becoming a coach. And I remember I learned so much when I was in my Coach Basics training. I learned everything there is to learn and everything that I know now from that Coach Basics training. So just make sure to commit to it. Just take 15 minutes out of your day, every single day, to go into that and be a sponge. Just be a sponge, absorb it, and then more importantly, apply it to your business. So the next idea that I want you to wrap your brain around is that you guys are now business owners. Legit business owners. How cool is that? So you guys really do have full control of how your future is going to turn out by using this business to create that. So it's totally up to you. And I know for myself, I had a little bit of a hard time realizing that I was like an entrepreneur and a business owner because, you know, you're used to going into work for somebody every day and you're used to having them tell you exactly what to do every day, when it's due, who to send things in by, deadlines, and you just follow it, right? With this, no one is going to be there, you know, checking up on you like that, like saying like, oh, did you do this today? Did you go into the Coach Basics training? Did you? So you have to make sure to be self-disciplined and to just be a self-starter and be willing to go out there and just make it happen. All right. So those are the first two things that you're going to start with. Now, as a brand new coach, I always like to go over your first two goals for your first month as a coach. So I'm going to keep it really simple. So your first goal is to find 3 people who want to be a part of our next challenge group or our next support and accountability group. And we have some that are going to be kicking off in October. And if you ever want to know what groups I have running, if you go to the cover photo in our team page, I will have every single date with the different groups that I have running, whether it's a free clean eating group or if it's a 21-day fix group or a country heat group. If there's a new program released, I usually do a brand new challenge group for that. But I'll have the program, the group, and the start date. So you can always look and see, and there'll always be a group that you can invite people to be a part of. So your goal is to find 3 people that you can help get started on their health and fitness journey. And you do that by inviting them. That's what we call it. It's one of the vital behaviors. It's called inviting people to these challenge groups. And you're simply just asking them if they're looking for help with their health and fitness and letting them know that you are starting with the team a 21-day support and accountability group. Now, I have specific scripts that I've been using since day one as a coach. I really haven't tweaked them much at all because they worked for me, so I stuck with them. But I have different conversation starters that you girls can use to actually send that message. But all the work, all the magic happens behind the scenes. So like if you notice, like if you see any of the successful coaches in the business, it's nothing else. It's nothing that you can see. It's all in private messages behind the scenes, talking to people every single day, just inviting them, getting to know them, building new relationships with people every single day. So I always recommend that as a new coach, you invite, 5 people every single day to be a part of our challenge group. And you're just going to find 3 people the first month. Now, if you do that, what's awesome about that is you've hit your first 2 goals as a coach. So if you help 3 people get started on their health and fitness journey and they sign up with a challenge pack, which is what you guys bought, the Shakeology and a workout program, then you have hit what's called Success Club. So it's Success Club 5 is signing up 3 people every single month. And that really is, you're going to learn all about that in the Coach Basics training, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. But all you need to know is what my coach told me when I first started, was that Success Club is the foundation and the backbone of your business. And you need to make it non-negotiable every single month. You need to make it a priority. So no matter what you have going on, you have to make it a priority to help minimum 3 people so that you can hit Success Club every single month, because that's what builds your business over time. All right, so you'll hit Success Club. And then also, because you signed up 3 people, you'll also hit your very first rank in Beachbody coaching. And the first rank is Emerald Coach rank. And that basically just means that you've helped 2 people get started on their health and fitness journey. So now you've helped 3 people total. You've kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone. You've hit your first rank, which is really exciting, Emerald rank. Now you can start earning extra money from cycle bonus income that comes in. And you've hit Success Club. And because you've signed up 3 people, the commission that you've earned for those 3 people will have totally covered your cost for that month. So basically you have free products now, which is really, really nice. Also, if you sign up 3 people every single month and you hit Success Club 5, it's called, because you get 2 points for every challenge pack you sell. So actually you'd have 6 points if you signed up 3 people. So because you've done that, Beachbody gives free customer leads to the coaches who hit that milestone and who hit Success Club 5. So people who are going to the website and they are ordering a program, they will get assigned to you and you will be their free coach. And what's awesome about that is you can reach out to them, you can connect with them, and anything that they purchase going forward, you receive commission from. So that's nice. So that's one thing. And then the last piece that I want to go over about Success Club is, so if you're looking to do this as a hobby, like you just want to get your cost of your Shakeology covered, maybe earn a little bit of money on the side, then you're going to want to focus on Success Club 5, just helping 3 people every month. All right, so there's no right or wrong answer here. It's literally whatever you want out of this business. It's totally up to you. But if you are looking to build a thriving business that could lead to residual income over time, a 6-figure income earning business over time that can change, your future for your family, then your goal every single month would be to focus on helping 5 people every single month, 5 new people, so that you hit Success Club 10. And this is really where you will start to see a lot of extra money come in. You get a lot of extra money for helping 5 people versus 3 people. And I'll break it down for you. Let's just say you sold 5 21-day fix challenge packs, right? And each challenge pack is $140 because it's on sale. You'll get a $40 commission for each one. So say you signed up 5 people, you would get a $40 commission. So now you've earned $200, right, for helping those 5 people. Now, because you have signed up 5 people in a 5-week period, you also get a $100 bonus in your next paycheck. My dog is saying hi. And what's really cool is because you've hit Success Club 10, not only will you get those free customer leads that I was just talking about, but now you get free Success Club leads. And these are the free leads that you want from Beachbody, because these are the people who go to the website and they buy Shakeology or they buy a challenge pack. And when they do, they get assigned to you, but you receive instant free commission off of those people. And the instant free commission would come the following month, but it ends up being anywhere between like $100 to $200. It really depends how many you get that month. So basically, for signing up 5 people in 1 month, you make anywhere between like $400 to $500. So it's a big difference versus those 3 people that you sign up. So just figure out whatever your goal is. If you're a hobby coach, then you are just going to focus on helping 3 people every single month, so your Shakeology is covered and you earn a little bit of extra income. And you're going to make it non-negotiable. You're going to write it down. You're going to just show up every day and invite and do the vital behaviors and do the training. And if you are looking to have this be a incredible, thriving business, you're just going to focus on 5 people, Success Club 10. When I came into this, I wanted to I didn't have like huge goals, but like I told you, I just wanted to earn a couple $100. But the idea of like, earning a six-figure income kind of seemed like, could that really happen? I guess I'll just shoot for Success Club 10 every single month. And so I've hit Success Club 10 minimum now every single month for 27 months. And it really does pay off in the long run if that's what you are looking to accomplish. Does anybody have any questions about those things? Being an Emerald coach, because there's different rankings that you can do in Beachbody. There's Emerald. You're going to learn all about it, but there's Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, and then it goes all the way up from 1-star Diamond to 15-star Diamond. So your first goal is just Emerald coach, helping 2 people, and you'll become an Emerald coach. And then 3 people would help you hit Success Club 5. So that's the minimum you want to do every single month, no matter what. Any questions on those couple things? Do you have something? Do you want me to unmute you?
No.
Did you have something, Ilya? Okay. Am I saying your name right?
No.
How do I say it?
It's Ilya.
Ilya. Okay. Ilya. Sorry about that. I know. Good thing I checked.
That's okay. I get that a lot.
It's okay. No one pronounces my last name right. They call me Reuter instead of Reuter.
There you go. See? And I was doing it too.
You just never know. I mean, everybody pronounces their names differently. It's like, better off to just check.
I agree.
All right. Okay. So, just one last thing I wanted to go over before I let you girls go and open it up for any kind of questions. You're going to learn all about this in our Coach Basics training, but at the end of the day, it's really simple to have success with this business. As long as you are consistent and you are willing to show up and do something for your business every single day, and you're willing to be patient, and you realize that it's not an instant get-rich-quick scheme, it's not a quick fix. I mean, anything that comes quickly isn't real and doesn't last. And so if you are willing, though, to keep the vision and to show up and be patient, and also realize, too, that this really is a delayed response business. So if you sit down, like your first full month as a coach, right, you're sitting down and you're talking to people and you're really showing up and you're doing these things, it might not seem like anything is happening, but come the following month, things start to compound, and that's when people will start to come to you. You know what I mean? So you got to be willing to be patient with it, and it's so worth it if you can be. So your success is going to boil down to 3 vital behaviors, and you're going to hear them talk about this in the Coach Basics training. But it really is these 3 things. If you do these 3 things every single day, no matter what, then you will have success as a coach. And so the first one is invite. And that is simply what I just went over to you earlier in the call. Just reaching out and personally inviting a minimum of 5 people every day. Now, you can do more if you want, if you're feeling excited. When I became a coach, I was a little crazy and I was really desperate and I needed this to work fast. So when my coach said, lay low and just invite 3 people, I invited like 30 people because I really wanted this to move quickly. So it really is, though, what is best for you, what fits into your family schedule. You want to make sure you have balance. But if you are feeling really excited and you want to talk to more people, talk to more people. Obviously, the more people you talk to and the more time you spend on this, the faster your business is going to grow, right? But bare minimum, 5 new people that you're inviting every single day to be a part of our upcoming challenge group. The next piece that kind of goes like along with the inviting piece is that you want to make sure that you're sharing your journey on social media every single day. So you want to be someone who is a source of inspiration to people, who adds value to people. You don't want to be a Beachbody billboard. So you want to stay away from like going to the website and getting like the stock photo images of Autumn Calabrese and the containers, or Tony Horton and putting it up and being like big sale, blah, 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 because then it looks kind of spammy. People are really buying into you. They're not buying into the program at all, because they could just go to the website and order the program, or they could make a phone call. They're buying you. You have something that they want, or they want to be a part of. So this is the only business where you can be literally yourself and you don't have to worry about being anybody else. So I always recommend starting off with doing 2 to 3 posts a day, whatever you can handle, at least 2. And it's going to be just a combination of things. One of them is going to be something Beachbody related. So you could share a workout picture. You could share a recipe that you tried with a 21-day fix. You could take a picture of the 21-day fix containers filled with the food, and then take a picture of all the food on a plate so people can see, look how much food this actually is, even though the containers look so small. You could talk about the differences of how you feel since you've started your drinking your Shakeology. And you can definitely take a picture of you with your Shakeology, but I would definitely, a good tip that I learned when I just went to the Beachbody Coach Summit was to either turn the cup around so people don't see that it says Shakeology, or pour it into a different glass when you take your picture, because what that does is it gets people to come to you and ask you, what is this shake you're always talking about that you're drinking? Versus if it's kind of already right there, then they already know. So it gives them a chance to come to you, and you can talk to them back and forth about how much you love it, how much more energy you have now, how your cravings have gone down, you know, how it's helped you stop from snacking in the pantry all night long once the kids go to bed. I mean, these are issues I had, things like that. So that's an idea. You can go to Pinterest and you can look up different motivational quotes. That's what I do, and something that speaks to me, and I will talk about it. I will try to personalize it as much as possible. So you'll see me use myself in the picture a lot, or the kids. You can put the quote right on it. Try to make everything your own as much as possible. And the third thing that you could do is you can just give tips to people, not even about Beachbody, just, you know, you guys are moms. So if you have like some great thing that you found that you feel could be helpful to moms, share it on your wall. So basically, when people look at your wall every day, you want to see, and you want them to see that you're into health and fitness, but that you are also adding value to people every single day. So that's really important. And it's important to do that every day because it does compound over time. You might get 1 like. You might not get any comments. There are still a lot of times, guys, that I post and I won't get any comments either. But mark my word, people are watching you. They're reading every single post, and the average person usually sits around and reads and watches what you're doing for 3 to 6 months before they decide to hop on board with you, because they want to make sure that you are someone who is reliable and consistent. Because if someone is looking for help with their health and fitness, they want to go to someone who they know is dependable, who they know they can count on. So if you're sharing your journey and talking about the good, the bad, the ugly, everything that's working for you, and you're doing that every day, and then all of a sudden there's 3 days that go by and there's nothing, people are going to be like, what the heck is going on? And then there's 2 days. you're posting for 2 days and then nothing for 1 day, and then it's very inconsistent. That's where you're going to get inconsistent results. So consistently make sure that you are just being yourself and adding value every day. The next vital behavior is personal development. And in my Coach Basics, you'll hear me recommend that you start out with one or the other of these books. And the one of them is called The Compound Effect. That's a really good one. That's a short, easy read. And the other one is called The Slight Edge. That one was honestly my favorite one, The Slight Edge. And I only recommend that you read for like 10 minutes a day. Nothing crazy, but just 10 minutes a day, because if you want to be able to help other people, you have to be constantly working on yourself and your own personal self growth. I use Audible on my phone a lot because I don't like to sit down and actually read a book. I really just don't have time for that, to be honest. But while I'm doing things around the house, or if I'm driving in the car or whatnot, I will have it on, and I'll have it on in the background. And it's really helpful. And The Slight Edge is awesome because it talks about how these small little choices that you are deciding to do may not seem like they are making a difference or impacting or changing anything in your business. But over time, they compound, and that is where you start to see the big effect of those small decisions you made. It's kind of like when you start on your health and fitness journey, right? And say you want to lose like 25 pounds or whatever, and you you get everything ready, right? You get your meals all prepped. Everything's all laid out. You wake up that next morning, you do your workout, you drink your shake, you follow the meal plan. The next day, you're not going to see any difference. Your pants don't fit any differently. The scale doesn't say anything differently. You haven't lost any body fat. But if you do that every single day, then at the end of that week, you get on the scale, you've lost a couple pounds. You're down a little bit of the body fat percentage. You've lost an inch. Things start to change. And it's the same exact thing with your business. So personal development is totally key, and you're going to hear me talk about it all the time. And the third vital behavior, this is the last thing I'm going over, is just proof the product works. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to be at your goal or at all by any means. Pretty much every coach that comes onto this team so far, or anyone that becomes a coach, is not at their goal weight or any goal. They are just beginning their journey. And that's great because you are relatable and people can relate to you, and you'll be able to bring people along the journey with you. All it means is that you are drinking your Shakeology every single day, and that you're committed to a health and fitness plan, and you're doing your workouts. That's all that means. It means that you're doing those things and that you are showing up. So I highly recommend that you guys get added to our next challenge group that we have going on, so that way you can be a part of that, so you can see how they're run. And then you're just sharing your journey on social media. That's it. That automatically will inspire other people. And over time, with you sharing your journey, people will start to come to you. You might get a couple people now, and that's great. But after doing this for a certain amount of time, people will start to come to you. But at the beginning, you have to be the one to go to them, because people are scared. They don't know where to start. They're nervous to message you. They're nervous to comment on your post that you make because they're embarrassed. And so reach out to them. Anybody that likes your post, reach out to them. Just, thanks so much for supporting my post. I really appreciate it. Were you looking for help at all with your health and fitness? Just let me know. We have some awesome groups starting in a month, and I'd be happy to help you out. Something simple like that. But that is basically it. And like I said, you're going to learn as you go, and the Coach Basics training is going to really, really and truly help you. We have our team calls every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this Thursday, you guys will definitely want to be on, because we have a corporate mentor, someone from corporate, who is amazing, phenomenal. He will blow your mind. His name is Kim Carver, and he's going to be on it, and you guys have to be there. It is going to be a great call. So does anybody have any questions before I let you go for the night? No questions? You girls are doing awesome, and I love how dedicated you guys are. And I know Kayla already has her first person signed up who's an active coach, so congratulations. And you girls stick together. It's nice when the new coaches stick together and help each other out. That's always helpful too. So welcome to the team, girls, and I'm excited to have you here. And anything you need, just, always feel free to post on the team page. If you have questions, people are always right there to get back to you. YouTube, lots of information in the Coach Online office, and you can always send me a message too. I usually work at nights though, from like 8:30 p.m. And on, once the kids are in bed. Alrighty. All right, girls. Well, it was so nice to see you, and I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you on Thursday's team call. All right, bye, girls. Bye, kids. Bye. She's cute. They're so cute. Bye, guys.